viewing numbers came back for last night's episode, and they're not particularly great. I wonder if it was like all the philosophical stuff I went into. Like some days in some games, I just get kind of philosophical. Maybe it doesn't really match the VTuber ethos. So maybe I should try doing that less. I don't know. Be more jokey and cringe and...
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
Or you could just bring along a really big sword.
Only if you know what to do with it. You hit a rageling in the flank, you'll just send him into a frenzy.
And these will help?
I meant to pick the middle option.
Bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
I like your determined... No, we're not recording.
Who are you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
You'd think he'd know better. It's sculpting toy monsters that makes you a champion.
That's right. He never understood. You're a funny one.
I couldn't help it.
Okay, maybe I'm taking this a little far. But if you say you're an expert, show me some expertise.
No, I don't like it.
Just remember, it's spelled R-O-O-K. The heroine who took down the gods.
That chapter's going to be mine.
Where's the Gloom Howler?
I don't know what we call ourselves when we're...
I know what it is.
It might just be
You want a
hero
piece of
for
the Howler
both
boy?
male and
Is he
non-binary.
ready?
Rook.
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Makes sense. He'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half lion, half eagle swim?
Don't know. Asan?
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. See you around.
You want to hang out in Neb quarters? Besides the Wisp? We're interested to see if we can still romance her, even if, like, we haven't really gotten her approval. As much as we could. And even though we basically left her city to burn.
Minrathos. I cannot imagine what Nev feels.
Let's look that up quick. Um, is it possible to romance Nev if we don't say? I didn't do her initial personal quest. I'm not sure if it may become available again when she rejoins the party. Like again, we may romance her if we can, and if it just makes sense for our character. Although I think in lore, it's gonna be like not the most intense relationship we have, I guess. Like I kind of imagine that at least some of the characters she that Ardrook would be with would be more of a friends with benefits kind of situation. Actually, we're still kind of working out exactly how our polyamory is going to work in terms of what the game presents to us, and which characters will be we view more in a romantic life versus just wanting to bone. Never not available at this time. That's still out. That's cool.
Hit it, Tosh. I'm on it.
Cool. Weather journal page. I hate keeping watch here. Tops doesn't believe me, but I swear the statue's eyes follow me at night. Why'd they build a castle around that thing anyways? I may be a city elf from Valroyo, but I know the Dread Wolf when I see him. Warden Mel Karavu 631 steel. I've been thinking since playing this that it'd be interesting to actually do a Dragon Age marathon. I think it would also depend on whether or not there are like multi-romance mods for all of the Dragon Age games. I know there is one for Inquisition, which we played for a bit, although I was back in the multi-romance. There's two types of mods I'd be most interested in for the original Dragon Age.
Looks like
One
the
would be
Dread Wolf
multi-romance,
finds its way just
obviously.
about everywhere.
Ravane is on pretty good terms with the Dalish clans. We get elven stuff here and there.
But I'd also be interested in one that like unlocks all romances for both genders. Although it'd be interesting to see if how it's treated with regard to the romance with Morgan and what she wants us to do for her toward the end of the game. Because, I mean, here we're able to actually have a character who is explicitly trans. So if we were able to play a Grey Warden in a female Grey Warden in Dragon Age Origins, it'd be interesting too if the plot we would get as a male Grey Warden with romance and her would still be, or could still be, present. Since we would technically be equipped to do that with Morgan. I really need to remember to lift that up.
So, Tosh, Lords of Fortune. You're treasure hunters, right?
Yep.
And that includes ruins? Elven ruins?
Yep.
I see. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
You are so adorable. I love you. What we're supposed to be able to do here? I thought some sort of prompt. You know, I must have been imagining things. Like, gosh, it'd be a little stereotypical with the the stereotypical barbarian type character with high strength, low charisma, and not necessarily. Okay, I'm not sure low charisma is a typical barbarian trait. Low intelligence is more oh.
They're at range.
Who's that information? That's it.
Finish them now.
Not bad. Everybody good?
I would say that Tosh has low charisma. In this case, she doesn't have the best social skills. Let's say no. Viago, since you said you already have weaponry covered, we've set mostly alchemical supplies. This should give you what you need for those lovely little traps you've been springing on your new friends in Treviso. Send your team to our agreed upon drop spot at the waterfall in the cliff tops. Here's the calling total for the on time wherever they are. Isabella. Okay. Okay. We got some jaw pain. Conquer. Trying to at least address the stuff as anyway.
These are the crows that were supposed to be picking up supplies.
Looks like they were ambushed.
Anything I can do here? No? Okay.
So, those artifacts you find, you sell them?
Some of them. The rest go to Shiv.
Who's Shiv?
Elven guy. He's from a Dalish clan that works with us.
A clan works with you?
Yeah. Shiv makes sure we don't sell anything sacred to your people.
Huh.
it up there? Second floor? Maybe? Might want to stand clear. Fire! Fire in the hole! There. You guys should have said fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
Careful ahead.
Whoa, okay,
Come on.
don't think we're...
Watch ahead.
Aren't we just here? Did it like respawn? I think we're going around in circles now. All right. Yeah, we're literally just there.
So, about Shiv. He examines ancient elven artifacts you find?
Yeah. Tells us what not to sell because it's cultural, or because it might blow up.
How does he know?
He's the... thing. What's the word? Like my mother, but for elf stuff.
He's the keeper for the Dalish clan? And the Lords of Fortune listen to him?
Yeah. He pays us a finder's fee on stuff that should stay with his people. He also gives us a heads up about which floor tiles will set off fire traps or something.
Okay. Go this way. Okay. Let's weird note. We're frozen in midair. Liz Contaranda herself chased us in here. We got food and water for a day or two, but Jonas is hurt bad. I think she got Mirabelle. How did something that big come out of nowhere? From them.
Trouble coming.
Bro, good hit!
heck did we get up there? Yeah.
Oh, we did it!
This instantly refresh our house. You get. Ah, yep. Okay, cool. Good to know for future reference. Machine? How did we get up there? Quest arrows in this game are bullshit. That's where it came from. Huh?
Most treasure hunters I run into aren't like you. The Lords of Fortune, I mean. It's surprising.
Oh, you thought we were assholes.
No. Well, maybe a bit. Before, but not now. Most treasure hunters don't care. They take whatever's shiny to try and sell it, no matter how important it is.
Right. Assholes. The Lords like treasure, but we do it right. We have Shiv for elf stuff and my mother for Kunari stuff.
That's surprisingly respectful.
Also keeps us from getting cursed and crap.
Okay. What the heck? Really, there's a freaking wall between us and the... Heading in the wrong direction. That's a lot of advice. Fast travel unlocked. That's cool. Well, we can't. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to do it in this direction, but still. The things again that we don't know what to do with. Oh, I think we're probably getting close. Probably could have fast traveled or something to the location. Where's the fun in this?
Hey. Some for you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
There we go, that's flirting.
I wasn't expecting.
What?
I don't know. You with the birds, this is fun.
Oh, good.
Can I help?
Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic or?
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Antam called you a Dari.
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks Adari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds. My mother left the Qun not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kantar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kantar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
Qun isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. Don't scare them.
I did. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I was mean to interact and the game made me jump. This is not the first time that's happened.
My mother left the Qun not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kantar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kantar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
Qun isn't a prison. People can leave if they want.
Can we literally save here?
You little guys hungry?
There we go. There we go.
Do you miss living under the Kuhn?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me. Be careful!
For fuck's sake! Okay, now I can see why people don't like Tosh.
My mother left the Kuhn not
Christ's
far
sake.
from here. She got herself transferred to Kantar from Parvalin.
Yep.
Smuggled me there and then walked out.
So,
I thought Kantar
the
was
ability to save anywhere
How
is
did
an
she
illusion.
escape with a child?
The Kuhn isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. You little guys hungry?
Do you miss living under the Kuhn?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me.
Can I actually save the game here? Okay, save, not just like take me back to the last checkpoint save.
There's enough for all of you. Shathan was worried about what the Kunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antam, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Kuhn. There you go. Come on. Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
Don't want to scare the birds. We just fed them.
Save the game again. Oh, it did auto save, so. You know, now I imagine the
What the
reason why they
crap is
continue
that?
using the frostbite
Antam
engine.
must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vashvatari! Come on. These banners need to burn.
Tosh, you got this? Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Ew.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
Guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
An Antam supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch.
Wrong. But, there we go.
Yep.
Yo, Tashu!
Wow, it burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How'd you figure out which kinds of metals
That's
you could
hot.
melt?
My mother
Literally.
said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby. This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that.
Oh yeah, the frostbite engine. I imagine the reason why
Garage.
they.
It's Tosh.
Okay.
I brought food.
Avatosh, it's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. She's a friend.
A friend. All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
What's the difference between drip rain and mist rain?
Drip rain soaks through the clothes. Mist rain just wets the skin. Sorry, I don't know all the words in your language.
No, I get it.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Ontown when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
Okay, I answer right now before I lose the thought. I think because they've basically been doing. Bioware has been doing, like, for the past. Let's see, there's Inquisition. There was Andromeda. There was Anthem, I assume, was in the Frostbite engine. So they've done, like, 3 games in a row in the Frostbite engine. And, basically training your people, and particularly new employees, to use a particular engine means that, like, okay, if we're going to go back to, like, Unreal, which what they used for the Mass Effect trilogy, I believe for Dragon Age 1 and 2, like, now you have to train your people to use all the new people who weren't around. Well, okay, one, you have to train all the people who weren't around, who, like, got started when you were during Inquisition or post-Inquisition. Now you have to train them to be able to use Unreal. All the investment you put into teaching people to use the Frostbite engine, all the development into adding new functionality that to make an RPG work, all of that is kind of to the side. Even the old people who, the old timers who know how to use Unreal, or people who just happen to know how to use Unreal on one level or other, will start to learn how to use the newer tools for the current version of Unreal. So, is it really worth all of that extra investment for an engine that you're probably going to have to pay licensing fees for on top of that? So that's probably why they're still using Frostbite. But it seems like, from my own experience, the biggest drawback of Frostbite is that the save system is, like, not the best for an RPG, or like, it seems to be pretty good with checkpoints, but, like, it's always a checkpoint. It's never, like, it's not saving a particular state. So, like, I think that's probably part of the reason why they don't have quick saves, is because it would be kind of pointless. I don't remember if Inquisition had quick saves.
Is there anything you need? We saw that the Ontom were in the area.
Yes. I knew some of them from the Dreadnought where I worked. I know places to hide. They did not see me.
Let me know if they give you trouble.
I am at peace, Avatosh. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Evatash.
Panahedan. I'll see you soon.
So, the dragon hunter has a softer side.
The Kyun says you take care of people.
So, you're a little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon?
Yeah?
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing. So how do you
Oh
get
no,
it?
she's
I left my
molten
life behind when I
Telthro!
joined the Antivan Crows. Then I had to leave that to help stop Solus.
So, you take what works from each part, right?
Yeah. I had to take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravain were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Kyun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who've only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
Yeah? Maybe.
I tell you, from Kunlot, look down to see white skies, like clouds race across the sky. Forget cannon smoke. There's a tree ding down there. Must get shitty ding. Okay. Now leave me Percy. Kitty! Poor kitty in the rain. Can't pet kitty. Negative to gameplay. Anything's here? And I can see. Okay, we don't. Yeah, some people. Can't we feed the kitty? Should have brought our canned cat food.
Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't.
Not that it's my business. She's not in my...
She always did like the flustered ones. In truth, Evitash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antam.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again, Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panahedan, Evitash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
Sorry. She's like that.
So, the flustered ones, huh?
Well, thanks for coming. We should get back.
Thanks for having me along. Maybe we can do this again.
Right? Yep.
Did she just misgender us? been a while since I last played uh, Inquisition, so. But from what I recall, Iron Bolt was very accepting of a trans man in his little squad, and granted, this could be his own interpretation of the Qun. But I recall there being some mention of how the Qun actually, like, addresses at least the normal interpretation of the transgender, or at least like the strictly transgender, like male, female to male. What I imagine may be a source of prejudice if they're going with, if they remember that lore, would be the idea that the Qun, because the Qun is very much about like assigning roles and categorizations, and you have to be one thing or another thing. This is your role in the world. Would be that basically there is male and female, and anything in between is kind of aberrant. I spent time on the Ravani coast, feeding the birds and practicing her flower breathing, and kind of her mother, Chiffon, showed that they do not always get along, but have each other's best interest at heart. Yeah, like I'm wondering if her, like, I had to look. I'm not gonna look back at the dialogue, but like, because she says like she's into the flustered ones, and that she doesn't usually go for men. Is that like her like recognizing that we were born male? I mean, it's interesting, but also, like I said, like it seems to defy aspects of lore that she would be transphobic beyond the middle ground of the binary. But then again, there could be multiple interpretations. Like there are many scriptures, just like the way that Leviticus is either interpreted as, well, very selectively interpreted. Actually, it's just that most people don't realize the full extent of the laws listed in the book of Leviticus. like Leviticus includes like the concept of what is and isn't kosher. For example, so if you're even like I saw a clip from The West Wing. I think I assume it was The West Wing. With Martin Sheen like talking about, you know, dressing down a homophobe. You know, mentioned that, okay, yeah, the Book of Elizabeth called men laying with other men an abomination. Although, depending on how you translate it, it could mean other things. But beyond that, it also talks about, you know, not handling the meat of a pig. It's like football players would be in trouble, I think is what he talked about. That, like, someone who plants different types of crops next to each other should be stoned to death or whatever, like, you know. Also, it like mentions like what fair prices are for slaves. So yeah, like it all depends on whether or not you interpret that particular book of the Bible as like the word of God and the commandment of God. That these laws should be followed in perpetuity. In which case, many modern Christians are not really following the immutable laws of God. Or like I think multiple times. I think there's also like some scriptures about like having clothing made of multiple types of fabric. Yeah, there's like just a lot of stuff, of like crazy stuff in there that we just ignore, that we just set aside, or don't pay attention to. So, like, it would be interesting if the Qun is basically kind of treated the same way. Where some people, like, there may be a lot of stuff, like, that could be interpreted as saying that being trans is against the will of the Qun. Whereas others, like Iron Bull, would be like, no, like, it's perfectly fine for a woman to identify as a man. Or a man to identify as a woman.
I wish I could breathe fire.
There they are.
I don't know, it just feels like the kind of thing that could be useful, you know?
Sometimes it helps to burn through stuff.
I wonder if we could make it go further or hotter. How long can you hold your breath?
Not long. Healers say it's because breathing fire hurts my lungs.
Oh, never mind then.
Too much sky. That's what it even is.
Hey, Rook. Looking for something?
I was looking for you, cutie pie. Just making the rounds.
We need to carefully plan our next move.
I think I checked up on everyone. I should continue being on the map because we need to. Faster! Can we actually fast travel directly from the menu? No, we can't. Okay. So, new quest that's available. There's a Crow's contract we can do.
Your coin helps, and there's some good bargains out there for you.
God, we're loaded now. Hunting plumage. Sure.
Good luck with your contracts.
Hello, Air. How goes the training?
It is good to see you back in the Diamond. Your influence on Viago does not go unnoticed. He might not state it as frankly, but you know as well as I that crows are more aligned than they often appear to outsiders.
The diary of Chance Candide. Unmistakable. Venatory lurking in and keeping crow meeting spot. Coincidence? No. It let the steam as they saw me. The venture snakes did not know about that place. Troubling, very troubling. I will see if anything develops before I disturb dear, overworked Taya and Viago, but I also take a post closer to the diamond just in case. I will also take it.
A journal about seeing Venatori and crow meeting spots.
Really?
Let's dig around some more.
Occupied. The insult of it.
It's more than insulting.
It's salt in the wound. And that is my purview.
Slow poison. Okay, over here. There's no fast travel point nearby, so that's fun.
Crows love a good zip line.
The Demon of Virantium, huh? And they called you that before the demon.
Ah, you don't have that enchanted barbed arrow in your quiver because you think it's pretty.
It is, though, isn't it? The red shimmer is the enfeebling magic, and the spike tip is designed to splinter inside the target.
Very nice.
I thought you'd like that. I really hope I don't have to use it, though. Cost me a lot of gold.
That's why you only have the one.
Well, I only need one. Especially from this close.
Come on, Ilario will meet us at Cafe Pietra. It's not that far from here. We have time before he arrives. I wouldn't mind looking around a while. The markets are running. Good. I need to get some things while we're here. Let's try here.
Monster bones? Really?
For Hassan. Think of it as a bribe to stop him from chewing on the alluvian. Treviso. I barely had time to look around when we returned from the ossuary. And then there was the dragon.
You miss just being here? Without the chaos?
I used to think it would never change.
Excellent taste.
Here.
A potted plant?
For Harding's garden. Spearmint is supposed to calm bad dreams. It's good in desserts, too.
So, you and Ilario are cousins?
Yes, but we're more like brothers. Katarina took us both in, a long time ago now.
Whatever you need.
Here's the place. Bellara mentioned the daily seafood recipe she wants to make.
The demon of Virantium is grocery shopping for the team?
Have you seen what they eat? It's a miracle you didn't all starve before you hired me.
When we met, it didn't seem like Ilario and Katerina were close.
It was hard to be close to her, even for me. And I was her favorite.
Looking for a gift? Welcome to the Dapper Jewelers. If you seek protection, flexibility, and time,
A good selection. Fresh fruit. Nev only eats fried fish. You'd think
Really
a detective
affects
would
the
have
frame rate.
discovered scurvy by now. I once spent 4 hours in the market while Ilario searched for the perfect pair of silk gloves.
4 hours?
Ilario has always been
4
fussy.
hours.
And he wanted to impress a woman.
Oh.
Everyone knows that beans are healthy, but what they don't know is that you need to mix your beans.
Want to try anything on? Feeling troubled? Some nice hematite is great for ground.
Antam, take me from Sahara. Now say.
Ah, perfect.
Sinead, that's how Kunari say hello.
Ground peppers?
Tash said something about wanting more exciting meals. I thought I'd oblige.
Is that everything on the list?
Yes, And Ilario should be here by now. Let's go before he gets himself in trouble.
Isn't it a lovely day?
It's alright.
Cafe Pietra is just ahead.
That's where we're meeting your cousin? Why not the casino?
House Cantori has many talents. Making coffee is not one of them.
Finally. I thought you might leave me here all by my lonesome.
Yeah, mute my
Please.
for a little bit.
You
Oh,
think I'd ever
sure.
pass up Cafe
Oh,
Pietra's
wow.
coffee?
You see, Rook, my cousin is all stomach and no heart.
Don't mind him. Ilario cannot appreciate anything but himself. They serve a specialty roast here, Andoral's breath. Bitter and sweet, like a kiss goodbye. You should try it.
Bitter's good. Chocolate is better.
They have chocolata calda. It was my favorite drink as a child.
I think you're shaming me, but I love a good chocolate calda. So, have we done enough Three Crows in a coffee shop chatting about nothing to bore the spies?
Just about. The most persistent one gave up when Lucanes started getting all romantic about the roasts.
It's a very good roast. So, you have something?
The crows I sent after Sarah have picked up her trail. They say she's gone to Virantium.
If she was here in Treviso to kill Katerina, she can't be in Virantium already.
Rook's right. Zara's giving you a false lead, cousin.
You have better information?
We're compromised. There's no other way Zara could even touch Katerina. You need your eyes here, in Antiva.
Sarah would never be foolish enough to stay. Not with you out for blood.
Of course she would. If the crows protecting her are here.
Rook, reason with him, would you? He's being paranoid.
I am not paranoid. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too.
If it'll make you feel better, I'll clean house, all right? Leave it to me.
He's gone.
Of course he is. Ilario always caves under pressure.
Your cousin only seems to hear about one word in 10.
He's always been this way. He hears what he wants to hear.
No, we're not gonna for it.
I've never seen you this content before. What happened?
It's starting to sink in that I'm out. It's strange, like a wound that's suddenly numb. These simple moments, they're the stuff of life, worth fighting for. How's your chocolate calda?
Delicious. Everyone deserves a chance to try it. Ready to head back to the lighthouse?
Almost.
Did some shopping in Treviso market, and we've got a further look at Anton's occupation of the city. After reading Ilaro for copy, he remains worried that Zara will hurt his cousin as she did him and Katarina. I really have to say that the one thing that I find attractive in both genders is accents.
Best place in Treviso.
You can't force these spaces. They just kind of form where people are.
Yes, we gotta debrief with Thomas.
Chakra Toebra. Chakra Toebra. Stupid crisp consonants.
Your consonants sound pretty crisp to me. I like the way Kinari sounds when you speak it.
Nah, I'm saying it wrong.
That's what Shaitan says? She's real hard on you, huh?
She's trying to teach me. Like a Tamasran.
I don't think that's a Tamasran thing. I think it's a mom thing.
Is it in its usual spot? We'll start there. Oh. It looks like it.
Rook, do you have a minute?
Of course. Something wrong?
Thea wants to meet.
Any day you spend with the 7th Talon is a good day.
She wants to plan Katerina's funeral.
Oh, right.
If you don't mind, I could use some backup. In case Spike gets out of hand.
Let's not keep Taya waiting.
We're going to be linked to it, okay? Have a gift to give him? Don't take this the wrong way, okay? You can summon a genie or something. We're getting like Lucanus at 2nd class because we haven't gotten anyone else at 2nd companion class.
No one said saving the world would be easy. Just wish it were easier.
see if any of our new outfits and decorations are worth anything. This is our... We've already been wearing. That's very army. Army? Ooh. Now, if they had it, like, in our colors. I thought I'd like that for our armor flip. Armor made cloth clipping seems designed for casual wear. That's an interesting note. Skull display? Sure, but just a little bit of variety.
Maybe you should lie down for a while, Rook. You look beat.
I wonder how easy it is to edit textures in this game. Not sure I've ever actually tried to look at textures for any of the other Frostbite games. It doesn't seem we can recolor anything in game. I could recolor things in texture. I know a lot of these games like this like have everything kind of encoded in proprietary software, so
The fires are lit.
enchantment! I wonder if we get to see Sandal one last time in this game. I mean, I don't know if they ever fully resolved the mystery of Sandal and exactly what he is, although it's probably, I'm sure strongly implied that it has something to do with spirits. The mementos on the road will let you upgrade the caretaker's workshop. Upgrading will increase the number of enchantments on offer and increase the power level of weapons you can find or purchase while adventuring. unlocked anything for monuments? No? Okay. Cool. Go to the map again. There's a new quest available here. Check the shop and see if there's anything we can upgrade there. Do we really have any
more
money
word
either?
on who this Morrigan is?
Heard a few rumors. They're all scary.
You get any new stock?
Oh no. Get all your god-killing implements right here. Come back anytime.
If Elgar'nan and Gillenane can control people, we have no defense against that.
'Tis true. The gods' workings project elements of the worst kind of blood magic.
And what do you know about blood magic? Witch of the Wilds?
Enough to be wary of it. 'Tis addictive and dangerous when wielded by mortals, and likely leads to disaster when wielded by gods.
So you say.
Oros still isn't home. I should have let him go when he said he'd take the relic deeper into the forest to deal with it. I had to go after him and take a Gus. Oros and Gus are always inseparable, and Oros always said Gus was the best tracker he knew. Gus will find the trail. I quickly draw a map of the forest showing where Taynor intends to search.
Veil jumpers are in trouble. They could use our help, if we can find them. This map is a good start.
Forgot my evening pills again.
Let's get going. I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the griffins. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Right, what'd you call it? Turlum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. We're going to teach Hassan how to find some.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I'd hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
The Dalish do love their history.
Except I wanted to make history. Didn't fit in. Got bored, so I went looking for adventure.
How'd that go over with your clan?
Poorly. They felt like I rejected them.
Did you?
Yeah, I suppose. Clan life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure?
Got my ass kicked. Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my clan of failure. Doubt they'd take me back. It forced me to figure out what I was good at. Always had a knack for hunting.
Some of them are this way. One of them. Maybe? Hear it. coat. More defense, less ability damage. More hip fire damage. More arrows. Ah. Oh, that's really bad. Okay. No, I've lost track of where I'm going. This way? Deep bag.
What are you doing? That's not a truffle. That's a nug. You'll get fleas.
At least he's having fun.
Truth is, purrs when you scratch him. Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
Nice. Here, bush, there, bush, everywhere, bush, bush.
Ow! That was a thorn.
Keep looking.
I might call it a night after the last.
Nug droppings. Yuck.
The Nugs pretty much own Arlithan Forest.
My sinuses are really acting up right now, so.
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's truffle.
Huh.
Maybe the nugs like truffles. Could Asan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember, Turlum. Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if he can find any more of these.
How?
Find some nugs, see what happens. So how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of 3 trees. The way of the arrow, way of the bow, way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own...
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There must be easier causes than fighting Darkspawn all your life.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are for winning.
So you meet one you can't beat.
Haven't yet.
I'll get to the other side of this. We don't. That's the thing. Inaccessible, of course.
There. I think Hassan's got something. Why don't you take a look? I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Like I said, he's a clever one.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry? What? It's gingerwort. Eat it.
Remember, light touch.
I mean, it's dessert fit for a prince. See?
He'll be fine. He just has a strong spirit. Let him grow into it.
Might not have time for that. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So, don't let anything happen to you.
I'm a Grey Warden. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
No, that's what.
2 or 3 times, just to be sure.
Mm-hmm. But you can't beat back death forever. Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
Oh, but he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun Griffin puke is.
Azan, you heard him. Let's go.
And finally found a food Asana enjoys eating: gingerwort. Truffles. Hunting for the elusive treat. Davrin gained new understanding of Asana's intelligence, and both Warden and Griffin bonded a little more during the excursion. Forest excursion, to be more precise. Ah! During combat, for all our combat gets trapped. We didn't have a way to start. Try to at least get close.
You might be able to restore that bridge.
Yeah, it'd make a good shortcut.
Hey, huh? Okay, we can't actually jump there. Oh, that's lovely.
Eyes up. Here comes trouble.
I could use the practice. Trouble nearby. In the back.
Did you use the other quick travel point that's undiscovered weekend? Okay. Sigh, sigh, sigh. So let's gather our party before we venture forth.
Oh, what a horrible way to go.
Never seen anything like it. I'm used to plants that you eat, not the other way around.
Let's not stick around and become dessert.
What?
Why now?
Anyone tell us what the chief wedge is?
Some damned fool messed about with the fate.
You'd think they'd know better.
No one who has that sort of power ever does.
Okay. Excuse me? You know, the further we get into the game, the more crappy the audio gets. Should be this way? Oh. Oh boy.
Get ready to fight.
Mayhem!
This part, we won't be able to get there either because of this frickin' line between anything. Heck, we probably should be going up. And actually follow them. Why is it directing us this way? Wait, there's a beacon right.
Move it!
No, not.
Trouble nearby.
Well, we got that in our way. That's literally in our way. It's not even on the map. Try to begin. Are we just here? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Try this again. Hope we won't run into the same freaking enemies again. This one okay.
This is where Taynor was headed. There's blight here. She didn't mention that.
Maybe she didn't know.
Ow. Whoever finds this, it was as I expected. The relic we were sent after was blighted, or it had some connection with the blight. The corruption was on me before I knew it. I'm glad I sent Taynor home. I cannot let the blight spread. I will find some way to destroy this thing if it's the last thing anymore.
Oh, not good. That relic ended up blighting Oros.
Right. Heard ya.
Oros. He didn't make it. But it seems he managed to destroy the relic. Taynor and Gus must be out here somewhere. We'll keep looking.
Can't fix it. I have
Darkspawn. Wait. Is that? I think that's Taynor.
lost momentum.
Don't stay there.
I'm so sorry, Taynor. You didn't deserve this. One more
We can do
Veilguard to find. The tracker, Gus. Let's hope we can still save him.
Of course.
Did we actually get out again?
You got it.
What's that there, by those bushes? A collar? This says... Gus. Wait. The tracker Taynor talked about was a Nug. Oros' companion Nug. Let's get you home, little one.
We'll have to deal with pretty crazy pathfinding shenanigans.
You and your mother talk about stuff a lot.
She's my ma. I don't know what I'd do without her. Just knowing she's out there, ready with a hug, makes the world seem brighter, you know? Shaitan not a hugger.
Our horns would get tangled up.
Careful out there.
Yo, Rook! Strife talked about you. I need your help.
Another quest.
I hope Taynor is all right. I haven't seen her in days.
We won't have enough bell jumpers to handle this. We'll need help.
First, we need to get a handle on what exactly...
That's Gus. I wondered where he was. Haven't seen Oros or Taynor in a while either. I'm sorry. Gus was the only one I could save. Oh, creators have mercy. Poor Gus. Do you think he understands? I suppose I'll look after him now. Oros wouldn't want him to be lonely. Thank you, Rook.
I to see that I'm not the only one with colorful hair in this game.
Lived. Be happy to sell you a bit or a bob. Or both.
I need more gold. We actually just need more gold. And more... raw horns? Oh, we need more strength. Okay.
Good luck.
It probably requires
Keep
us
your
to be
head
more
out there.
flexible.
Can you help? There are veil jumpers in the forest who have been gone too long. They were searching for relics. With the recent troubles, they could use a protective escort to bring those relics back to camp.
I'll start the search.
And I'll stay here, in case someone shows up.
Oh, push the bell, Ara. Is that Sarah? A little bit like Sarah. Okay, so I've been undiscovered. Okay. Huh. Undiscovered. I'm not sure if we can actually get there from there. We can try. Tomorrow. Ideally. So I might do a double stream tomorrow, I'm not sure.
What do we have here?
This is the day off. We'll see. See how I feel and all that other stuff. Anyway, till next time, there's a bunch of things you can do. Take a second every time. You can like, you can leave a comment, you can subscribe or follow if you haven't already. You can subscribe on Twitch if you want to. Support me financially if you, and get some. Although I'm probably gonna be revising the emotes because they're free, half blue hair and cat girl. There's socials you can check out. There's a Patreon. But no matter what you do, I thank you very much for watching. And until next time,